Listening to Bulldog Basketball.
Dogs against dogs this afternoon from the Hannah Center. Welcome aboard. Samford, 3-4 record, trying to stay unblemished at home. 3-0 for Alabama A&M. 2-4, 2-0 at home, and 0-4 on the road. We've got a two-person crew. It'll be three when we get to TV, but Macy Marin has joined us again. Mace, you had a good breakfast today? Everything went okay?
I did.
Yeah?
I had Cracker Barrel. It was very good.
Cracker Barrel, nice.
Yes.
Mom and Dad pay?
No.
You did?
I did.
Your debit card?
Yes, my debit card, which they help me
eventually,
with, so.
they will pay.
Exactly.
The old timers. What was your choice today? Old timers, or you go with some pancakes?
Pancakes.
Pancakes
yes.
for Ms. Marin. All right, about ready for basketball this afternoon. You got Samford in their home white, and in maroon it will be A&M. Remember, Bulldogs and Bulldogs, so we'll try to go with A&M versus Samford. Hillary Williams, who hit a three-pointer to win the last game for A&M. Ebony Johnson back to Hillary Williams, guarded by Brittany Stevens. This is above the arc. There goes Williams to the rack, shoots it off the backboard, no good. Rebound Riggins. Here comes Samford, 9:34 to go, opening quarter. Stevens and Brown in the backcourt. Samantha Fitzgerald sets up on the left elbow. Stevens gives up the dribble, finds Riggins high post. Hand off to Blevins. Over to Fitzgerald, fakes the three, moves in, draws traffic. Kick out, Brown, three-pointer, baseline. Got it! Charity Brown after the great ball movement. 3-0, Samford in front of A&M. A&M's Hillary Williams with a ball fake. Above the arc, top of the key. And now the throw from inside. Akinwole rifled it through the paint, and it will be a turnover. Samford with a basketball. Bulldogs 3, Samford 3. A&M Bulldogs nothing. 2-3 zone for A&M. Blevins finding Riggins. Riggins on the baseline. Kick out for Brown. Brown, cross course, near side Blevins, bounce pass back to Riggins. Riggins makes her move, on the move, blocking foul called. Akinwole on the foul. Post player for the A&M Bulldogs picks up her first non-shooting foul. Brown up high to Cassidy Blevins. 2-3 zone again for the A&M Bulldogs. Samantha Fitzgerald from the wing, shot short. It's off the rim. Rebound, Jamaica Cobb. Cobb averaging 16 points per game. Try to go inside, stolen by Fitzgerald. 3-on-2 if they hurry, but Fitzgerald will slow it down. Stevens, Riggins, and now Fitzgerald with a ball fake. She's in the paint, running one-hander, banks it up and in. Samantha Fitzgerald makes it 5-0 Samford over A&M. Jamaica Cobb. Cobb on the wing. Far side, Hillary Williams. Top of the key, Akinwole back to Williams. Williams gets a pick. Cobb. 5-0 Samford leads. We're in the first quarter. Here's a three for Williams from the corner. No good. Went to get her own rebound, had it briefly, then stolen by Brittany Stevens. Stevens one-on-one to the paint. Waits for some help. Tries to keep her pivot foot stable, and she does, and then passes to Samantha Fitzgerald after a near travel. Into the paint for Fitzgerald. Outside for Blevins, a three from the wing. It is off the rim and out. Rebound Riggins. Riggins shoots from underneath. That's a miss. And then off of Akinwole. Samford basketball. 27 to shoot. 7:13 to go. First quarter. Samford 5. A&M nothing. Akinwole will exit. Josta Totten will enter. Little smaller lineup now for Alabama A&M. Stevens and Charity Brown in the backcourt. To the free throw line and a pass. Here's Blevins. Baseline, kick out for Charity. Brown, driving layup, shot rejected. Good defense by Alicia Davis. It is A&M ball. 6:50 to go, first quarter. Samford 5, A&M nothing. Williams on the wing, near side above the arc. Passes to the right side. Here's a jump shot for 3, no good. It fell short by Totten. Charity Brown on the board. 6:33 remaining in the opening quarter. Fitzgerald has it low, comes out high. Riggins a 3 from right in the middle. That's off to the right side, out of bounds. Head coach Margaret Richards barking out the instructions for her A&M crew. 6 freshmen for Coach Richards. Jasmine Powers for Samford was the one standing. Mike Morris sitting down. 5-0. Samford leads Alabama A&M. Totten with the ball. Up top, Alicia Davis. Back to Totten on the near wing. Now she dribbles far side, passes. Dump back inside intended for Ebony Johnson, but off her hands. 6:01 remaining after the turnover. Samford 5, A&M nothing. Saturday afternoon start. Men play tomorrow. Macy Mann will tell you more about that later on. Fitzgerald in the paint. Passes out to Stevens. Back to Fitzgerald. Riggins sets up and gets it. Riggins, a head fake, a shot, a whistle, and a foul. No basket, but she will head to the free throw line. Ebony Johnson. Check that, Alicia Davis, rather. That'll be a shooting foul. Riggins, you heard me mention on the pregame show, she's 12 out of 14 from the line. And, of course, when you talk about good stats, she misses. Thanks. 12 out of 15 make it. Better not miss here, or it's the double whammy. To the free throw line, the shot is good. 6-0, Samford in front of A&M. 5:40 remaining, opening quarter. 3 for Brown, 1 for Riggins, 2 for Fitzgerald. Nothing yet. Here's a lob that goes inside. Alicia Davis shoots, gets fouled, did not make the basket, and she got hit by Riggins. Riggins will pick up a foul. So Riggins fouls Davis. Davis had fouled Riggins. Not a good free throw shooting team at all, but this one goes in. Alicia Davis was 2 out of 7. She's now 3 out of 8. As a team, 65%. Second one off to the left. Rebound, Blevins. And now Blevins off her hands, but picked up by Charity Brown. Brown finds Fitzgerald. Wide open as Stevens. Comes inside and then passes across court. And then back to Stevens, wide open. Hits the paint, kick out. Fitzgerald, ball fake for the 3. Over to Blevins. Blevins above the arc, near side. Cross court pass Stevens. She'll launch a 3 from the wing. Looks good, off the rim. Rebound, Alabama A&M. Running is Williams on the near side. Williams tried to go inside, stolen by Blevins. Leads the team in steals. It's a 2-on-3. Blevins will wait for some reinforcements. Now finds Stevens. 20th steal of the year for Blevins. Fitzgerald outside the paint. Her pass is stripped. Hillary Williams. Lead pass for Totten. And the Samford defense gets back. 4:42 remaining. Running one-hander, no good. Off the rim, rebound Stevens. 4:35 remaining, 6-1. Samford out in front of Alabama A&M, low-scoring game. Stevens for Samford, free throw line, out. Blevins a 3 near the baseline. That's off the rim. And a rebound, Riggins. Riggins shoots, misses the easy layup, gets it back. Fires it up to Stevens, new shot clock. Blevins on the wing. Brown and a whistle and a travel. It'll be 2 in and 2 out. And it will also be a timeout on the court. 4:07 remaining, opening quarter. Samford by 5, 6-1 over the visiting Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Back with more. This is Samford Bulldog Basketball.
discovering new things is good. For example, you may discover that the best bank in town isn't a bank.
Tomorrow is a big day for head coach Scott Padgett and his Samford men as they return to the Pete Hanna Center for a big Sunday afternoon matchup against in-state rival Jacksonville State. Tip-off is set for 3 p.m. tomorrow. Tickets are still available online at sanfordsports.com/tickets. This week only for Samford alum, there's a special offer. You can buy a ticket and get one free for just $15 by ordering online and using the promo code ALUMNI. Once again, 3 p.m. kickoff.
All right, that's my partner, Macy Marin. And when we get to television, we go to E3. She'll be on the sidelines and roaming. Where is that Hattie girl? Where have we stored her? Is she away for the wintertime like a bear or what?
I think she'll be back tomorrow for the men.
Making
her appearance then.
Making a guest appearance. She's in makeup as we speak. A&M with a basketball. Long three from the baseline. It is good. Home run hit by Josta Totten. First basket of the game for the A&M Bulldogs. Cuts the lead to 6-4. They also have a free throw. And now back the other way. Blevins a three that won't fall. Off of Samantha Fitzgerald. 6-4, Samford in front by 2. A&M with a chance to tie or even go out in front. Samford a tough time for the floor. 2 out of their first 11. Ebony Johnson on the move, and a spin move caused the foul. Samantha Fitzgerald on a non-shooting foul. Out of bounds for A&M. 6-4, Samford by 2. Long lead for Aisha Oden. Oden top of the key, now over to Hillary Williams. Transfer, junior college transfer. Williams lobs it inside and stripped by Fitzgerald off the hands of Akinwole. And so here is Charity Brown and Samford in the front court. Hannah Nichols cross court to Cassidy Blevins. Back to Charity Brown. Fitzgerald out to Nichols. A three from the wing. That's up. It's off the rim. Fitzgerald went for the rebound off her hands. Picked up by Hillary Williams. Williams waits for some help. 6-4, Samford over A&M, but Samford not shooting well. 2 out of their first 12. Now a 3-second violation called on Alabama A&M. So Samford with the basketball. And a 6-4 lead, but the Samford Bulldogs just 2 out of their first 12. A&M is 1 out of 5. Hannah Nichols, a lefty, over to Charity Brown. Back to Nichols. Dangerous pass, almost stolen. Nichols on the floor, and she pushes it right into the A&M bench. Turnover, Samford. Mike Morris now will get up. 2:25 remaining in the opening quarter. Samford by 2, 6-4. Jump shot. Banked up and in by Jamaica Cobb. Cobb on the running one-hander, and then from about 6 feet leaned in. Jumper. They're able to finish it, and now a 6-6 tie. Samford and A&M all tied up. Fitzgerald with a ball fake, and she is called for the travel. Turnover. Cassidy Williams now will check in, and she'll get Samantha Fitzgerald's slot. 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter, and we are tied 6-6. Samford 2 out of 12. 4 turnovers, 1 for 7 behind the arc. So A&M with a chance to take the lead. Cobb down low. Johnson, turnaround shot inside, no good. Cobb rebound, puts up the basket. Jamaica Cobb with an offensive board. No one boxed her out. And A&M up by 2. 8-6. 1:30 remaining in the first quarter. Blevins on the drive to Charity Brown. A three from up top. That's going to come up short. Rebound, Davis. So the Bulldogs with a chance to extend their lead. That's A&M with a chance to extend. Cobb takes a jump shot from the free throw line. Air ball, out of bounds, Samford ball. Cold shooting Samford team. Here comes Paige Serap for Cassidy Blevins. Coach Morris looking for a combination that will work. His backcourt now, Cassidy Williams and Paige Serap. Charity Brown will move more into about a 3 position. Hannah Nichols at the 4. And Ellen Riggin stays on the floor as the post. Ball work to Brown. Jump shot above the free throw line. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound Johnson. Samford frigid. 2 for their first 14. Less than a minute remaining, and A&M looking to go up at the end of the first quarter. Here is a strip steal, then stolen back. Riggins had it for a moment. Stolen back by Davis. 35 seconds in the opening quarter. A&M 8, Samford 6. Bounce pass to Cobb. Cobb runs baseline. Running shot good. Jamaica Cobb, a freshman, is 6. And a 10-6 lead for Alabama A&M. Coach Morris barking out the instructions. 19 seconds and counting to go. Williams, Serap, Brown. Out to Cassidy Williams. Down low for Ellen Riggins on the baseline. And ball knocked out of bounds with 6 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Well, Alabama A&M will go into the second quarter with a lead. Here's the lob towards Nichols. She's got 5 to shoot. Charity Brown over to Serap. A long 3 from the wing. That's short at the buzzer. And a very disappointing quarter for the Samford Bulldogs. They scored just 6 points and they trailed 10-6. We'll be back with the second quarter after this timeout. This is Samford Bulldog basketball.
This is Lauren. These are her first roommates, her first car, and her very first health insurance plan, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. Even at her age, she's not taking her health for granted. Her affordable health plan includes a routine annual checkup, apps, and programs that fit her lifestyle. Lauren may be just starting out, but with us, she's already got peace of mind. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. Find out how we can cover you for the first time.
Online at papajohns.com. Papa John's Pizza is a proud sponsor of the Samford Sports Network.
Congratulations to our Samford women's volleyball team as they are the 2016 Southern Conference champions. They recently traveled to Lawrence, Kansas to participate in the NCAA women's volleyball tournament. Last Thursday night, they fell short to the nation's number 5 overall seed, the Kansas Jayhawks. However, we are still so proud of this team with their amazing season.
Thanks, Mace. The Samford Bulldogs, the only team in the country to have a volleyball team, a soccer team, and a football team to participate in the postseason. After one quarter, Samford trails 10-6. 9:49 remaining. We're in the second quarter. Three-pointer from the wing. Williams, it's off the rim. Rebound, Riggins back up and in with the left. And a sigh of relief. She says, there is no lid on that basket. She thought there was. Samford, prior to that shot, 2 for 16 from the field. Here's a long two for A&M, no good. That came from the top of the key by Jamaica Cobb. Samford down by 2, 10-8, second quarter. You got Blevins moving in from the paint, about a 10-foot shot, and she puts it home. No backboard needed. Cassidy Blevins, her first 2 points, ties the game at 10 apiece. 1 minute gone by, second quarter. CB along with you. Ashton Nix in the studios. And Macy Marin sitting right to my right. Whoa, down to the floor goes Nichols. She draws the offensive foul. Knocked hard by Ebony Johnson to the floor. So a tie game at 10. 8:53 remaining, opening quarter, or second quarter rather, opening half. Samford 10, Alabama A&M gets ready to go to that 2-3 zone defense. They've got 10. Paige Syrup on the dribble. Young lady from Oklahoma over to Cassidy Williams. This is Riggins, back to Williams. Williams made the cut, so it's a turnover. On the run, Totten, and the layup is good. That's Cobb, rather. Cobb, the steal and the layup, and Jamaica Cobb with a game-high 8 points. And she puts A&M back in front, 12-10. 8:20 remaining, second quarter. Syrup over to Williams. Williams to the paint, to Paige Syrup. Blevins wants baseline, drives. Whistle, and Cassidy stepped out of bounds. Blevins out of bounds, another turnover. And A&M with the ball, 8:10 remaining in the second quarter. Margaret Richards doing a nice job with this A&M club in their very first year. Jamaica Cobb, handoff, back to Cobb it goes, the give and go. Ebony Johnson, long three, top of the key, won't fall. Rebound, however, fought for by Davis. Davis and A&M with the board. 12-10. A&M in front, getting a pick. Shooting the basket. It goes in, but a whistle and an offensive foul on Hillary Williams. Basket will not count. Cassidy Williams comes out. Samantha Fitzgerald will go back in. Paige Syrup stays at the point. Syrup, 5'6" freshman from Edmond, Oklahoma. Good pass inside to Fitzgerald, but a kick out. Running the baseline is Blevins. Blevins with a shot and a miss. Rebound A&M. Hillary Williams up to Cobb. Cobb, jump shot from the wing. Got it. Jamaica Cobb with a swish. She's got 10. A&M 14. Samford 10. 7:02 remaining, second quarter. A&M down from Huntsville. Here's Blevins to the baseline. Shot rejected, but there was a whistle, and there will be a foul called on Alicia Davis. Two free throws coming for Cassidy Blevins. Right-handed shooter, first of two. Dribbles off to the left. Blevins 63% from the line. Aiken-Wole checks back in. Davis checks out. Second of two for Blevins is good. 3-point lead for Alabama A&M with the basketball. Should mention again, this game is on our YouTube channel. I mentioned that. It was a good shot of Coach Mike Morris. Cannot be pleased with the opening 14 minutes here. Hillary Williams gives up the dribble, lobbed it inside, stolen by Samantha Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gives it to Charity Brown. Cassidy Blevins alone on the baseline. Gets it. Back to Brown. Fitzgerald hammers it inside to Riggins. Riggins back outside for Blevins to Brown. Brown's got a lane. Oh, she passes instead to Riggins. She had the shot. Riggins wasn't waiting for it. It's a turnover. Hillary Williams up to Cobb. Cobb finishes with the basket. There's 12 for Jamaica Cobb, having a sensational first half. 16-11. A&M by 5. Fitzgerald almost walked. Gives it up to a baseline shot for Hannah Nichols. Comes off the rim. Rebound Aiken-Wole. 5:44 remaining. Second quarter. A&M with a 5-point lead. Here's a steal by Blevins right into the lane, one-on-one with Williams. She drives hard to the right side and misses the layup. Rebound pushed out of bounds by A&M. And at the moment, not a whole lot going right for Samford. Fitzgerald lobs to Blevins. Blevins gets a pick from Riggins. To the rack, tries to finish, draws the whistle, and a foul. Very simple. If the foul on Oden, if the outside game is not working, and it's not right now for Samford, you got to put the ball on the floor, and that's what Blevins did. 2 more coming up for Cassidy. First one is good. Cassidy with a K. There are 2 Cassidys on the team. The other one is Williams. She's C-dub. Second of 2, up and off the rim short. Rebound, Aiken-Willay. 5:21 remaining, second quarter. Alabama A&M by 4 over Samford. Remember, Samford undefeated here at home. Backdoor cut made by Cobb. Cobb cut off by Blevins just in time. Otherwise, she has a free layup. Cobb still with the dribble. Handoff. Oden back to Cobb, stolen again by Blevins, right into the lane. Now ahead of the pack, shot from the right side, score. Blevins with 6. And that will get us to an official timeout. 4:58 to go, second quarter. A&M 16, Samford 14. Macy and I will be back from the Hannah Center in just a moment.
At Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers, we believe in service.
Maintenance service, tire service, repair service,
and most importantly, customer service.
We believe in treating our customers with respect and integrity
while offering all the services you need for your car.
Most of all, at Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers,
we believe in keeping cars on the road, keeping families safe,
and keeping you coming back whenever the need arises.
Coming up at the half, our Alabama Power halftime show will check in with all the games across the country in our Papa John scoreboard update, and our Bulldog Conversation features Ryder DC with special guest Philip Poole discussing Samford's Home for the Holiday celebration. All that and more coming up at the half.
And Ashton Nix will also help us with our scoreboard. Good job, Macy Marin, helping us out today, and she'll be our sideline girl. Once the women hit ESPN3, that Hattie Breeze girl that we talk about, she will be doing sidelines tomorrow for the men, Sunday afternoon. A&M with the ball, 4:42 remaining. They get a shot from underneath and a basket by Ebony Johnson. 4-point lead for Alabama A&M. They are in maroon, and they got the lead. Fitzgerald, a good lead pass from Brown, leads to an easy bucket. Fitzgerald leans inside with her size and strength, able to finish. Samford down by 2, 18-16 to Alabama A&M. Season series between these two, 3-1 Samford. Last year, Samford winning 54-30. Hillary Williams bounce passes inside, now a turnover off the hands of Ebony Johnson. So Samford now with 4:05 remaining, a chance to shoot for the tie or the lead. Bulldogs frigid from the floor right now. 6 out of 23. That's actually with one more basket made the last time down the court. Charity Brown over to Hannah Nichols. Nichols cross court, Blevins. Blevins in the paint, shoots, and it's off. Little running raindrop type shot. It came off, went to the right side, out of bounds. Alabama A&M with possession, 3:44 remaining. Hillary Williams, Moultrie, Georgia, calling the plays. Charity Brown will guard her. Pass, three-point shot off to the right, missed by Oden. Rebound, Brown, and apparently Brown stepped out of bounds. And the referee has just blown the whistle. We'll give the ball back to Alabama A&M. A&M by 2, 18-16, 3:26 remaining second quarter. A&M on the inbounds up top. Jamaica Cobb. Cobb with 12 first half points rather. Cobb passes out, three-pointer for the baseline. Swish. Josta Totten has hit 2 threes, and now a 5-point lead for Alabama A&M. We approach 3 minutes to go, second quarter. High pass for Hannah Nichols on the baseline. She's got it, and now she turns it over. It's a carry. And yet another turnover gives the ball right back to Alabama A&M. A&M by 5. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Turnovers mounting for Samford. Hillary Williams on the dribble. Cobb gets a pick. Elbow, free throw line, shot no good, went out of bounds, off of, it looked visually like Aiken-Wole, but nope, it was off of Samford. 11 to shoot now for Alabama A&M. Totten gets it to the arc, pushes off, block foul instead on Stevens. Five-point lead for Alabama A&M, 21-16, 2:36 to go here in the second quarter. Williams on the inbounds, guarded by Brown. 2:30 now remaining, second quarter. Williams driving to the right side, pushes one up off the backboard and in. Williams, her first 2, able to beat the freshman Charity Brown to the spot. 7-point lead for Huntsville's Alabama A&M. Blevins will try a 3 from near the baseline, and she hits the home run. Blevins with her 18th three-pointer of the year. 18 to lead the team. Samford down by 4, under 2 minutes to go. Williams on the dribble, gets a pick. Push out, and it's too far. Intended for Totten, out of bounds. So Samford down by 4 with possession at 1:52 in the second quarter. 1:52 remaining. Papa John's scoreboard show coming up with Ashton Nix. Bulldog conversation as well. All that stuff brought to you by Alabama Power. Blevins on the dribble. Try to find Riggins, off her hand. Stolen by Williams. Williams dumps it to Totten on the left side. Nothing there. Cobb. Williams. Now a 3 from the baseline. Up, off the rim, out, rebound. A&M put back up and in. Aiken-Wole with her first 2. 6-point lead for A&M. 1:15 remaining in the second quarter. Blevins on the right wing. 2-3 zone employed by Huntsville's A&M. Down low for Riggins. She fakes, she shoots, she scores. Riggins with 5. Samford down by 4, less than a minute to go. Alabama A&M trying to get into the locker room with the lead. Hillary Williams tells everybody to slow it down. Gets a pick. Charity Brown stays with her. Shot clock at 12, game clock at 40. Cobb at 7. Ball fake, Oden. Oden shoots in traffic. Whistle, foul. Foul on Samford. Shot clock was winding down, not a good foul. Foul was on Blevins. 33 seconds to go in the quarter. Aisha Oden 1 for 2 at the line this year. First of 2 is no good. Another freshman. She's from Spring Hill, Tennessee. Second one for the right-handed shooter is a line drive that goes in. Oden with her first point of the day. 5-point lead for Alabama A&M. 30 seconds remaining in the half. Brown for Samford in the front court. Margaret Richards employing her team to keep their hands up. Blevins to the baseline. Her move. Out it goes. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Nichols. Nichols with 10 to shoot. Baseline Blevins. That's off the rim. Comes out. Rebound Brown. Pushes it up with her right hand. No good. Rebound goes to Alabama A&M at 4. Cobb at 3. Knifes her way through. Misses the easy layup at the buzzer. But it will be A&M. After 20 minutes, Alabama A&M 26, Samford 21. We'll be back with our halftime activities. You're listening to Samford Bulldog Basketball.
We're here to educate young people, to acclimate them to the communities that support them, and to get them well versed in what it means to be a good citizen. And that means to give back. To whom much is given, much is required.
We may be rivals on the court,
but today we're teaming together with Evelyn Charities, the Southern Conference, Ingalls, and Arby's for Hoops Against Hunger.
As we battle childhood hunger here at home, and you can join us on the Team Evelyn and join the fight.
We've provided over 300,000 meals to young people here the last few years. That's awesome. That's really what it's all about. So.
We are Southern Basketball for Hoops Against Hunger, and we are Team Evelyn.
It's time now for our Bulldog Conversation. I'm Brad Radisi. We're talking about Home for the Holidays, a program near and dear to Samford's heart. And to give us more details about it is Philip Poole, the Executive Director for University Communication.
This will be the 13th year that Samford has participated in this project. It's actually a partnership between the Birmingham ABC affiliate and Habitat for Humanity, where they engage corporate sponsors to help build a house in the month of December for a deserving family.
And Philip, you mentioned we've been involved 13 years. Why is Samford involved?
Well, interestingly, my very first day at Samford, I was in new employee orientation, and I got called out and said that the president needed to see me in his office, which you've got to admit is kind of a scary thing on your very first day of employment.
Right.
Turns out, we were meeting with the general manager and the sales manager from ABC 3340 here in Birmingham, and they were presenting to us the idea of what turned out to be Home for the Holidays and asking Samford to be a corporate sponsor. Dr. Quartz very readily agreed to do this, partly because Samford had a long-standing relationship with Habitat. They'd been building a house every year for several years at that point. And so we became one of the very first corporate sponsors. And as it turns out, we're now the only corporate sponsor who has participated every year. And it's because the mission of Habitat and the mission of Samford very much align and mesh well with each other.
And every year we have a lot of students out there, a lot of faculty, a lot of staff on our build day, which was December 3rd,
yes,
to really make these things and get them going and get them built in time for Christmas.
Absolutely. And because we are very early in the build process, we're getting to do some of the big stuff, like siding and drywall and sheetrock. And I think our folks really enjoy doing that. And there are a lot of folks that have done this every year. There are always new folks out there, but the camaraderie among the Samford community that are participating in the project always is one of the great benefits of the day.
And this is, and you mentioned it, right, aligning with Samford's mission. We're a very community-oriented school. In speaking with people over the past 13 years, what do they take away from it when they're building? And we see a lot of faces at the dedication.
I think one of the great things is just the chance to serve and to do something positive for someone else. every year we've had the chance on our build day to meet the family or families that we're building for, and that's always a special moment.
Right.
To be able to connect with the people that are going to benefit from the work that we do. And our students particularly always enjoy that interaction and the chance to get to know the family that's going to live in the house that they're helping to build.
And we have the dedication coming up, and I know you've been to many of them. There's never a lack of tears or a lack of joy, is there?
Oh, absolutely not. And that is actually probably my favorite part of the whole process, is being there on the day that the families get the keys to their house. And because it's so close to the Christmas holidays, it's always great to hear them talk about, we're going to move in tomorrow. You know, they've got everything packed and ready so that they can be in their house for Christmas. And that's always a very special time to get to see the joy on their face, and as they see their new house completed for the first time.
And Philip, I've been at these dedications, and one thing that always impacts me personally is when you present a Bible to the families for their house, their brand new house,
That's
maybe
right.
more often than not, their first house.
In about 99% of the cases, it is their first house. And one of Samford's traditions as a part of this process has been to present a family Bible to the family for the house that we've built, and talk about making God the center of your home and making God's Word central to your family. And that's always a special time for us to be able to do that in partnership with Habitat.
And lastly, with all the homes we've built over the years, not only with Home for the Holidays, but other Habitat projects, what do you hope the lasting impact is for Samford?
Well, obviously, Samford is a great community partner. We do a lot more than just Habitat. But with this particular project, I think it's knowing that we've done something that will help make life better for a family. And it's a long-term impact. It's not something where we're in and out in a day and we're done. We've done something that 30, 40, 50 years from now is going to have impact for the parents, for the children, and the rest of their family.
And Philip said it best, the best part of this is the dedication, when the families are handed keys to their new homes. I'm Brad Radici, and you've been listening to the Bulldog Conversation.
Samford 18-16. And in the turnover department, A&M with 13, Samford with 10. That's 23 turnovers combined by the two. Jamaica Cobb, 6 out of 11 from the floor. She finished with 12, and she missed a knifing layup that would have extended the lead to 7. Just take a look at that first quarter. Samford, 2 out of 15. Just 15 shots, only 2 made, 1 out of 9 from behind the arc. So they had to play catch up. 6 out of 13. That's better in the second quarter, but A&M matched them going 7 for 13. Samford in white, and they will be moving right to left. And in their maroon, A&M. It'll be A&M first. Ebony Johnson, 5'9" senior from Atlanta. Hillary Williams flashes out right near the Samford logo. 5 seconds gone by. Third quarter underway. Cobb, Johnson, baseline 3, short. Rebound in the hands of Cassidy Blevins after a punch out by A&M. Charity Brown over to Ellen Riggins. Bounces down low to Fitzgerald. She's got position, makes a ball fake, and shoots and scores. Fitzgerald with 6 points. Samford down by 3. 9:27 remaining. Third quarter. Hillary Williams gives up the dribble early. Ebony Johnson. Back to Williams. Samford, of course, man-to-man defense. Blevins has Johnson. Johnson spins again, powers in for a layup and scores. Off balance, Ebony Johnson. 28-23, 1 gone by, 1 minute gone by, 9 to go, third quarter. A&M trying to hold on to this surprising lead. Stevens on the wing. Charity Brown, back to Brittany Stevens, and back to Brown. Brown above the arc, finding Fitzgerald. Thought about the 3, not there. Brown driving in, tries to shoot over Aiken-Willay, and Aiken-Willay will pick up the foul, her second. Shooting foul will send Charity Brown to the free throw line. Brown had 3 points, all on 1 bucket in the first half. She'll have 2 shots coming. First of 2 is up and rims out. This year, Brown 5 out of 8 from the line. Second of 2 is up and good. Samford, however, still down. They trail by 4, 28-24, 8:34 to go in the third quarter. On the drive, Cobb draws the whistle, blocking foul on Samford. It'll be A&M ball out of bounds, and Blevins pushes it out of bounds. Last foul went to Charity Brown. Fresh shot clock for A&M. Give and go. Winds up in the hands of Hillary Williams. Lob intended for Aiken-Willay, stolen by Riggins. Up the court comes Stevens. Bounce pass to Fitzgerald, out to Riggins. Stevens and now Blevins. Blevins, Stevens. Stevens drives in the paint, kick out Fitzgerald. Back to Blevins on the wing. To the paint. Out it goes. Brown, 3 from the wing. Off the rim, out. Rebound, Aiken-Willay. Juliet Aiken-Willay from Dallas. Keeps her glasses on, by the way. No contact lenses. Here's a steal by Blevins. Got into the lane again. She's got Riggins above, but she'll wait right now. It's a 2-on-2. Now everybody is back and set. Bounce pass for Riggins. She's got it low. She shoots and draws the foul off of Aiken-Willay, her third. And that will put Riggins to the free throw line. Riggins played in the game last year, did not score against A&M. First of 2 is up and good. 6 points this afternoon for Riggins. Samford down by 3. 7:34 to go, third quarter. 28-25 A&M. Second of 2 is good. Riggins, 2 for 2 this time. Samford down by 2. Trailed by 5 at the half. Should have been 7. Cobb had a layup and missed. Williams, a driving one-hander, missed. Rebound by Riggins. Here come the Bulldogs, as in Samford. Ball fake by Brittany Stevens. Bounce pass to Fitzgerald. Comes inside to shoot. Pushed out of bounds. A block by Davis. No foul, just ball blocked out of bounds. Williams will come out, replaced by Lauren McKee. Cassidy Blevins alone on the wing. Comes inside, tries that driving layup, shoots and scores. Use the backboard to tie the game. Blevins with 11. Tie game at 28. Coach Morris wanted a foul. 6:50 remaining, and a tie-up. McKee went to shoot, blocked by Brittany Stevens. Possession arrow for Samford. And the Bulldogs of Samford, down by 5 at the half, have finally caught A&M for the moment at 28-28. So this is a 7-2 run in the quarter. Charity Brown on the outside perimeter to Cassidy Blevins. Riggins and around to Fitzgerald. Ball fake moves in from the baseline. Outside it goes to Blevins, almost too high. Bounce pass to Riggins on the block. Moves inside, bounce pass to Stevens. Blevins at 4, Blevins at 3. Fadeaway shot, got it. Near the free throw line. Blevins with 13, Samford in front, 30-28. 9-2 run to open up the quarter for Samford. Jamaica Cobb passes to the right wing. This is Johnson running that baseline. Whistle, foul on Fitzgerald. Sam will pick up her second. Lauren McKee will do the inbounding. Finding a Bulldog near the top. Over to the wing now. Jamaica Cobb. 12 in the first half. 5:54 remaining, third quarter. Cobb on the dribble. She's a freshman from Greenville, Florida. Cut off in the lane. Pass out. McKee, three-pointer short. Rebound for Brown. Brown looks up court. Nobody there. Charity Brown on the board. She has Fitzgerald at the top of the key. Cassidy Blevins. Back to Sam. Sam Fitzgerald. Brown. All alone Blevins. A 3 from the base. Got it. Home run. Cassidy Blevins. 16 for Blevins. And a good run to start the quarter for Samford. Samford 33, Alabama A&M 28. We will take a timeout from the court. Back with more. This is Samford Bulldog basketball.
Game day brings out the best in all of us. At Regions, every day is game day.
The madness begins here. Make sure you're at the U.S. Cellular Center in Asheville, North Carolina, March 2nd through 6th for the 2017 SoCon Basketball Championships presented by General Shale. You don't want to miss the action as your favorite SoCon teams compete for a championship and a berth in the NCAA tournament. Book your travel and tickets by logging on to SoConTravel.com or by contacting the U.S. Cellular Center box office. Madness begins here. Get your tickets today.
Papa John's Pizza is a proud sponsor of the Samford Sports Network.
Samford a 12-2 win coming out of the halftime. And next week, Mike Morris and his Samford's women's basketball team will be back here in the Hannah Center at home twice next week. First comes a 6 p.m. Monday night matchup against the Belmont Bruins. And then Thursday night, it's an exciting game when we have our crosstown rival, UAB, come to play at 6 p.m.
All right, Macy Marin, thank you. There's 2 games on the docket for next week. Samford a 12-2 run, as Macy said, to open up the half. Here is Cotton. She shoots, she scores, she travels. Cobb on the wheels. Samford by 5 at 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Motion offense around the perimeter it goes. Riggins and Brown. Cross court, Stevens. Riggins with a ball fake. Back to Brittany Stevens. Trying to go in the paint. She does. Will she finish? She shoots. She scores. Off the backboard, Brittany Stevens. Now a 7-point lead for the Samford Bulldogs over the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Hillary Williams back on the court now for A&M. Wild shot won't fall. Draws the foul from Stevens. And that'll get us to a media timeout. And we'll take it here from the Hannah Center. Samford now in better position, up by 7. This is Samford Bulldog basketball.
Discovering new things is good. For example, you may discover that the best bank in town isn't a bank.
Tomorrow, a big day for head coach Scott Padgett and his Samford men as they return to the Pete Hannah Center for a 3 p.m. matchup against in-state rival Jacksonville State. Tickets are available online at samfordsports.com/tickets. And once again, there is a special offer this week only for Samford alum. You can buy a ticket and get one free for just $15 by ordering online and using the promo code ALUM. Once again, that is a 3 p.m. tip-off time for the Bulldogs versus the Gamecocks.
E3 will also cover the game, and we'll have our first E3 broadcast when Samford hosts crosstown rival UAB next Thursday. Free throw line for Alabama A&M, the first of 2 off to the right side by Hillary Williams. Second one is up and good. Williams with 3. 6-point lead for Samford. Samford trailed at the half by 5. In the hands of Riggins. Riggins tied up by Williams. Williams will get a loose ball foul. Only her first. 4:17 to go in the third quarter. Charity Brown cross court for Brittany Stevens. A spin move to Riggins, now back to Nichols. Stevens again. Keeping the ball outside on the perimeter. Blevins at 4 minutes. Now Riggins, shot clock at 10. Brown, Stevens, Riggins, spin move, baseline jumper swatted by Davis, a clean block. Ball picked up by A&M. Oden. They go underneath, a shot, a miss. Johnson on the follow, rebound, can't go. Rebound Stevens. Big miss for A&M. Samford by 6. Hannah Nichols over to Blevins. Back to Nichols. 3:21 remaining, third quarter. Nichols on the wing. Stevens, she'll drive. Looking for help, finds Riggins last second. Riggins shoots it over the backboard, no good. Rebound comes up to Hillary Williams. 3 minutes to go. Third quarter, bounce pass for Johnson. Johnson on the floor, there goes Stevens on the floor. Stevens trying to call a timeout to jump. And possession will go to the Maroon. Alabama A&M. No one straddles that line better than Coach Mike Morris of how to get your point across just before you get it technical. All right, the trio of referees now in discussion. There's Coach Morris right there, and he gave the referee. He knows that line, that gray line there. He gets right on top of it, gets his message across, his point across, and then backs down when the ref says, hey, enough. Riggins will come out. Fitzgerald in. Here's Ebony Johnson on the running one-hander. No good. Rebound, Hannah Nichols. 2 misses in a row for A&M. Charity Brown over to Nichols. Bounce pass on the baseline. That is Fitzgerald who finishes with the wraparound layup. 2:35 remaining, third quarter. Samford by 8. A&M in the game. Cobb shot no good. Fitzgerald with a strong rebound. 2:20 remaining, third quarter. Nichols bounce passes to Fitzgerald. Low block, head fake, shoots. Off the board, no good. Has her own rebound, shot, and then rejected out of bounds by Davis. Samford 37, A&M 29. Up top it goes to Fitzgerald on the inbounds. 2:12 remaining, third quarter. Stevens at the logo. About 3/4 of the court. Right above the arc. Inside out. Blevins. Brown. Brown's got a lane. She shoots, and it goes off the left side. She gets her own rebound. 1 on 4, and it's Brown with the board. Now Nichols. Blevins is open near side. Back to Brown. And stolen by Johnson. She wanted to hit Fitzgerald. Bad pass there inside the key. Hillary Williams looks over her shoulder, seeing if someone's coming by. Nobody there. We approach 1:30 now, third quarter. Samford 37-29 over A&M. Ball loose near midcourt after a hand picked up by Hillary Williams. 1:20 to go, 1:19 to go. Referee's calling timeout. And I'm thinking that the shot clock, my guess here is the shot clock did not reset. And that would be my area where I would think referee's going to take some, yeah, he did. That's exactly what happened. The shot clock reset. It should not have on the ball that was hand checked away. So the actual time to shoot is 14. Game 1:18 in the third. Stevens went for the steal on Williams, came up empty. A shot from the wing by Cobb doesn't fall. Rebound Brown. 70 seconds to go, third quarter. Long pass for Blevins, near side, above the arc. Nichols fires it to Fitzgerald. She's underneath, comes out, but travels. I think she did too. Coach Morris says no, but naked eye game speed, it looked like she did. 1 minute remaining, third quarter. Samford 37, A&M 29. Nichols on the defense for a moment. Jamaica Cobb guarded by Cassidy Blevins. Ebony Johnson, Nichols on her. 10 to shoot. Johnson out to Williams. Williams lobs it back over to Johnson. Johnson runs baseline, fires it inside to Cobb. Cobb misses again. And after an outstanding first half, Cobb is shut out so far. 23 to shoot in the quarter. Samford 37, A&M 29. Best quarter of the game for the Samford Bulldogs. Game clock down to 10 seconds. Nichols on the left wing, back to Stevens. Stevens to Fitzgerald at the top for a three. That comes up air ball. 1.9 second to go. 1.9 of a second to go here in the third quarter. A&M has to go 92 feet. No, it's Samford ball, so someone tipped it apparently. Lob from Nichols to Blevins. Blevins sets up, shoots off the rim. Looked like it would have counted. Samford at the end of three, 37 to 29 over A&M. A&M scored 3 points in that quarter. We'll be back with a fourth quarter. This is Samford Bulldog basketball.
This is Lauren. These are her first roommates, her first car, and her very first health insurance plan, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. Even at her age, she's not taking her health for granted. Her affordable health plan includes a routine annual checkup, apps, and programs that fit her lifestyle. Lauren may be just starting out, but with us, she's already got peace of mind. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. Find out how we can cover you for the first time.
Samford outscoring A&M 16-3 in that third quarter to go out in front by 8. Here's Macy Marin.
Once again, the Samford men will be in the Pete Hanna Center at 3 p.m. tomorrow facing the Gamecocks. And if you can't make this game, you can catch all the action with video on ESPN3 and radio with Blake Gardner on the new home for the Samford men's hoops, 99-1 The Game.
Very well done. All right, let me give some crowd noise in there. And let's get ready for the fourth and final quarter. Samford will start on offense with Brittany Stevens. Cassidy Williams is on the court as well for the Samford Bulldogs with Nichols. Cassidy Williams, far side, gets a touch. 10 seconds gone by in the quarter. Charity Brown makes a move, shoots off the back of the rim, comes out. Rebound Cobb. Cobb of A&M. 8-point lead for Samford. 9:35 remaining, fourth quarter. Hillary Williams on the dribble. She's in the R of Samford on the logo. 8 seconds to shoot for Williams. Stevens on her. Over to Ebony Johnson on the baseline. Long three. That's coming up way short. Rebound Charity Brown. Brown has been involved in a lot of rebounds. In fact, she's nearing double digits. Here's Nichols, a wide open three from the top. Bingo! Hannah Nichols. Her first 3 points of the game. Her first coming off 16 against Alabama State. Well, Nichols had not scored in the first 3 quarters. Samford now by 11. A&M with the ball. Hillary Williams, Ebony Johnson, long three from the baseline, no good. 2 Bulldogs of Samford are there, including Stevens, who picks it out of a crowd. Nichols wants another 3 from the top and hits the home run again. A pair of Hannah Nichols home runs. And Samford widening their lead, 43-29, 8:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. It is a short timeout. Will they take the full? Take the full. Yes, they will take the full. All right, we'll do the same. We'll be back right after this. Samford leads 43-29.
At Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers, we believe in service.
Maintenance service, tire service, repair service,
and most importantly, customer service.
We believe in treating our customers with respect and integrity
while offering all the services you need for your car.
Most of all, at Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers,
we believe in keeping cars on the road, keeping families safe,
and keeping you coming back whenever the need arises.
In the quarter here, Samford outscoring A&M 6-0. Here's Macy Marin with some more information.
Stay tuned after the game for the Coca-Cola postgame show. We'll check in with all the games across the country with the Papa John's scoreboard update and recap tonight's contest, run down the stats, and hear from head coach Mike Morse. That's all coming up after the game on the Coca-Cola postgame show.
Do you cook, Mace?
Do I cook?
Yeah, I mean, it's a Saturday afternoon. We'll be done. You're going home to
in my dorm room.
In your dorm room,
you have to remember that.
Okay.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. You put a little frozen
meal in the microwave.
In the microwave.
Yeah.
it's good enough for a cook. Baseline jump shot for A&M won't fall. Cassidy Williams fighting for the rebound, and it'll be a jump ball. Samford with 8:05 remaining, leading 43-29. And a big struggle for Samford for most of the afternoon, but just a couple times down the court, Hannah Nichols a couple of three-point bombs, and feel better about what's going on. Down to the floor goes Nichols, draws the offensive foul. She got bumped. And she was hit by Ebony Johnson. So Nichols providing a spark with 8:02 remaining in the fourth quarter. Samford 43, A&M 29. Nichols on the far wing. Stevens and Brown and Nichols. Nichols another three from the wing. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Oden. Hannah with 2 threes in this game has 147 in her career, 5th all time for Samford. A dump in for Johnson. Nichols was over the back and she draws the foul. You can see that one developing. So apparently Macy Marin will be cooking up quite a meal for all of us later on this afternoon. We'll go watch some football and have some frozen chicken dinner. Baseline jump shot, no good by A&M's Cobb. Rebound Samford. 7:20 to go. Fourth quarter, Brown. Cross court, Cassidy Williams. Nichols. Left-handed pass to Brittany Stevens, over to Cassidy Williams. C-Dub all the way across court. Nichols, spot up three from the wing. Bingo again. 9 points all in the quarter for the lefty, Hannah Nichols. And she has now 17 threes on the year, trailing her teammate Cassidy Blevins. Now on the block. Nichols blocks Johnson. That's an impressive display by Hannah Nichols offensively and defensively. 6:45 to go. Samford leads 46-29 last quarter. Lob up top to Ebony Johnson. Guarded by Nichols. Johnson running one-hander, no good. Rebound. Cassidy Williams lets it wisely go out of bounds. Oops. Unwisely go out of bounds. It was off of Williams. Referees will give the ball to Hillary Williams and A&M instead. Josta Totten will come in. Oden will sit. Bounce pass by A&M in the hands of Cobb. Cobb rejected by Fitzgerald as she still has not scored in the half after 12 points in the first half. Charity Brown, baseline. Stevens to the paint. Jump shot from about 12. That's short. And it will be rebound Ebony Johnson. Good look by Brittany Stevens, unable to cash in. Approaching 6 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Stuck on 29 points is A&M. Johnson on the baseline. Try to go down low. Fitzgerald got her hands on it. Now it's Nichols. And here comes Samford again. Under 6 to go. Samford in front, 46-29. Baseline for Charity Brown, near side. Whips a bounce pass to Fitzgerald. The cutter, instead, Fitzgerald shoots off the backboard, no good. Gets her own rebound, fake, shoots, and no good, but she drew a whistle. Alicia Davis, her third. If you're watching on YouTube, you see the good work on the boards by Samantha Fitzgerald. And Sam will head to the free throw line. She's got 8 points in today's game. First of two is going to be short. 67% at the line for Fitzgerald. Second one goes up and is good. Perfect. 9 for Fitzgerald. 5:43 to go in the fourth. Alabama A&M down the last 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. They've been stuck on 29 points for a while. Cobb on the drive, running one-hander off the rim. Rebound to Hannah Nichols, who has taken control of this game. Charity Brown on the baseline, comes in to shoot a two, and she hits. Brown with 6. Timeout called by A&M. So we'll give Ashton Nix a chance to grab a scoreboard. Here, Samford has opened up a 20-point lead, a team that was down by 8 at the half. They lead 49-29. Ashton Nix, give me a scoreboard update sponsored by Papa John's.
Thanks, Kurt. Ashton Nix here in the studios of FM 91.1 WBSU. Now, a couple of those games that I had mentioned earlier that were just about to get started have gotten started. So some SoCon women's basketball action for you. ETSU playing Davidson. Davidson's up 13-10. Wofford taking on North Carolina Central. Wofford's up 21-18. Mercer down 10-4 to Kennesaw State at the moment. And Furman up 17-10 over North Carolina at Asheville. Back to you, Kurt.
Thank you, my friend. And Samford led by Hannah Nichols here in this quarter, and really in the half, has taken command with a 20-point lead, 49-29. So A&M has not scored in this quarter. A&M, in fact, in the half has scored, this is in the half now, just 3 points in 15 minutes. (26-21) A&M at the half. At the end of 3, Samford pulled out in front 37-29. A&M has not scored since. Nichols on a reach-in foul. Her second. Ashton Nix, by the way, will join us for our Papa John's scoreboard show. Hillary Williams lobs it to Ebony Johnson. Johnson, jab step, shot, no good. Rebound Johnson. Now a three-pointer from the wing, no good. Knocked down Totten. They will not give her a foul. Ball out of bounds. 4:45 remaining. In the fourth quarter, Samford has built a 20-point lead. This has not been as easy as the scoreboard will now tell you. Cassidy Williams passes to Brown. Brown finds a lane, goes in with a running underhand layup. Didn't use the rim. Good run for Brown. She's got 22, or the lead is 22 rather. There's some hands by Samford. A steal. Cassidy Williams has it to Brittany Stevens. Stevens to Nichols. Nichols drives, baseline, runs, shoots, fouled. No basket. Paige Sarup ready to check in. Sarup for Stevens. 4 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Charity Brown on the inbounds. Cassidy Williams, bounce pass down low. It comes back out. Brown, a three from the base. Off the rim, no good. Rebound for Cobb. Cobb had 12 in the first half. She has not scored in the second half. Jamaica Cobb. Cassidy Williams hounding her. Hillary Williams averages 8. She's got 3 in this game, and now a lob inside, stolen by Nichols. Everything A&M is trying is getting stolen. Here's Brown, and a no-look wraparound pass attempt to Fitzgerald goes out of bounds. One of those you just can't teach. Coach Morris has raved about the court awareness of his freshman, Charity Brown. 3:20 to go. Fourth quarter, Samford in front. And a long three-pointer is good. Hillary Williams. That breaks a very long drought. 3:03 remaining, Samford in front. There's a turnaround shot by Fitzgerald in the paint. She scores on the feed from Charity Brown. So Fitzgerald with 11. Another timeout on the court. We'll hold it here for a moment. 2:57 remaining in the fourth quarter. And Macy Marin has some more information about some things that are upcoming.
Yes, this coming week, Mike Morris and his women's basketball team will be back here playing at home at the Hannah Center. First, on Monday night at 6 p.m., they'll match up against the Belmont Bruins. And then Thursday night is an exciting game against our crosstown rival, UAB, as the Blazers visit our Bulldogs for a 6 p.m. tip-off time. Tickets, like always, at SamfordSports.com or here in the Pete Hannah Center box office. If you can't make it in person, look for game previews, recaps, and media leaks on the official online home for your Bulldogs, SamfordSports.com.
Now, you're an Central Eastern Tennessee girl. Do you know where Belmont is?
I do. My best friend actually goes to Belmont, so this is perfect.
Belmont is it in the city of Nashville?
It is right in the city.
Right smack in the
downtown.
Music city of Nashville. All right. 2:50 remaining. We're in the fourth quarter. Samford out in front. Lob pass to the left wing. Johnson, and then Johnson's pass swatted out of bounds by Hannah Nichols. 2:45 to go, fourth quarter. Samford in front of A&M. Next up for Samford, Belmont, as Macy just mentioned. That'll be Monday at 6, and then UAB Thursday, December 8th, also at 6, the crosstown rivalry. And Macy Marin will be our third person in the booth. Long three by Williams will not go. Rebound Samford. Syrup finds Fitzgerald. Back to Nichols. Spot up three from the top. Got it! When she has that kind of time, spot up and shoot, that's her fourth three. So now, career-wise, Nichols has tied Paige Anderson fourth all-time, 149. 56-32, Samford out in front, 1:55 remaining. Hillary Williams on the dribble. Bounce pass inside off the hands of Ebony Johnson. Number 1 is Emily London at 276. Nichols and Anderson are now tied at 4 at 149 threes made. And Nichols has the rest of this year and all of next year. Katie Allen is in now for Samford. This is Allen with the ball. She traveled, picked up a foot from Albertville. 1:40 to go, Samford in front, 56-32. Buck 39, the clock will tick. Jamaica Cobb, for a moment. Hillary Williams. Williams around Syrup for the layup that falls. Too little too late for Alabama A&M, 56-34. Samford in front, 75 seconds to go. Cassidy Williams. Williams over to Paige Syrup, out to Katie Allen, a baseline rainbow three. Rim off. Nichols rebound, shoots and scores. What a half by Hannah Nichols. 14 points for the lefty. Under a minute to go. Samford 58, Alabama A&M 34. Nichols went for the steal and missed. Ebony Johnson, kick out, right side. Three-pointer from the baseline, rimming in and in. It'll be a 2 for Totten. 58-37, Samford in front. Less than a minute to go. Cassidy Williams, baseline. She drives, she shoots and scores, plus the foul. First 2 points of the game for C-Dub. Points number 10 and 11 on the season. This foul is on Cobb. 34.4 remaining in the game. C-Dub at the free throw line and a three-point play. 33 seconds to go. Samford 61, A&M 37. To the wing, to the top for Johnson. Odin jump shot. She gets fouled by Cassidy Williams with 21 seconds to go. Off the rim is the first one by Odin. Second one is good, but we got a violation. Violation on A&M. Samford 61, A&M 37. 20 seconds to go. Cassidy Williams, Paige Syrup. Syrup hits the S on the Samford logo at midcourt. Syrup and Williams, a game of catch at 5. She'll dribble it out now at 3, at 2, 1 horn game. 61-37. Samford a strong first half. All right, that's a final. Bulldogs beat the Bulldogs 61-37. Samford with the win. Our post-game show activities commence. This is Samford Bulldog basketball.